NFG got it right, bro. Surviving childhood. I said serving. Surviving childhood punishment. South Sea chat. I was a good boy. Low key. There was one incident where I got on raid one time in grade school. You know, and I think it was like first grade, and I no, it was kindergarten or first grade. Kindergarten, first grade, and I got on raid one of them times. I got my ass beat, and I never act bad again. But other than that, bro, I got hit with a cord before. I got hit a stick, you know. But I don't know. Let's see what type of punishment.
Being born into the world is
see what type of punishment you got.
You're born not knowing a single thing. And to learn these things, your parents choose an array of choices to teach you some life lessons. Like, life is really messed up when you think about it. First off, you're born into the world without your consent, have to adjust to the world around you, and get punished for things you didn't even know were bad. Like, how was I supposed to know I can't stare at the disabled man, mom and dad? So I want to go through some childhood punishments.
Nah, that's fucked up, bro.
Them on certain factors. The belt. It's crazy how the belt is like the most universal child punishment around the world.
Yeah,
your parents
bro.
could be from America, South America, Africa, Asia. They all unite against one evil by beating the out their kids with belts. For the belt, I feel like there's a certain age limit where
who's the first person to beat their kid with a belt, bro?
You can only do it for so long until that kid has had enough and catches it to reverse it on your ass. Like, I probably stopped getting the belt after 7 years old. And with the belt, I'm kind of kerfuffled on it because I feel like it's needed and it's not needed at the same time. It all just depends on the scenario. Like, if my kid decides to take a baseball bat and break my $1,000 flat screen
that's a belt.
You're damn right. I'm whooping that kid.
Oh yeah, that's a belt, chat. I'm telling you now, bro. I don't want to beat my kid. I don't want to, because I barely got beat myself. But when I got beat, it was for good reason. But if my kid ever breaks something and try to hide it, you're getting your ass beat. 2, they break something and they tell me, I'm just sitting there talking to him like, why would you do that? You're getting a punishment. I'm not beating you, but you're getting punished. But
like,
you know what I'm saying?
Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. And I feel like belt whoopings are needed now more than ever. Have y'all seen how much kids have been wilding online recently? I be seeing little kids posting videos of them vaping, assaulting strangers for some tic-tac views. And this all stopped because parents want to what? Not emotionally scar their child with physical punishment. You'll get over it. Think about parents growing up who would whip their kids for the littlest of things. You could tell some parents just try taking their frustration out on something. Like, you might as well get a punching bag because your kid's not supposed to be it. And then they'd be surprised when they end up in a nursing home acting like nothing ever happened. The belt either machoed you up and prepared you for the real world, or left you with psychological scarring buried deep in your heart that attaches to every friendship and relationship you'll ever stumble in the rest of your life, causing lifelong insecurity.
That is true. There's some
probably the second one for most people. Effectiveness, 8 out of 10. Psychological scarring, 100 out of 10. Yelling. Now, a lot of people consider getting yelled at as a kid is at least better than getting whooped. But I don't know how controversial this is. I feel like it's worse most times. As a kid, I barely remember the times I was whooped because it was so long ago, more than the times I was yelled at for doing something wrong. And the worst part is, you know, you can't talk back.
I was, oh my god, if you talk back, you're getting hit. If you talk back, you're getting hit in the chest. Yo, I remember one time I tried to talk back for the first time on some shit. My dad looked at me and said, boy, what do you think you're doing? And hit me in my chest. I could not breathe for a little while. At first, I shouldn't be talking back to my mother. I tried to be a big boy. It didn't work out. So, with that being said, bro, like, you know, like, damn, bruh. Fuck. I was a good kid, though. I was a good kid, everything.
You gotta pace back and forth in your room, thinking of all the you say, but you can't say it because you know if you talk back, then you're getting the belt. And even when you did slightly talk back or try to at least tell them your point, they're gonna go, Oh, you talking back now? Like, yes, you're yelling at me. Was I supposed to just let it happen and not say my point? One thing I'm glad my parents never did, though, was yell at me in public. When I see a parent doing that, it'd be so embarrassing to me. Do you feel no
Oh yeah, I
shame?
get
And that's what
secondhand
they do in
embarrassment,
public.
bro.
If I see a parent doing that, I can tell that child is definitely getting abused. CPS will be called to that home shortly. The worst feeling, though, was getting yelled at for something you never did. That's when I really learned what a false accusation is.
bro.
Then when they realize their mistake, you never got an apology and had to take it on the chin. Ooh, that would have me heated. Effectiveness, 9 out of 10. Psychological scarring, 10 out of 10. The hand. Another universal tool that can replace the belt is the hand. And even better, it's free. Honestly, I
Even
prefer
better,
the
it's
hand over
free.
the belt because at least the stinging will go away faster. But I never really got hit
Nah,
with the hand
bro.
as a kid. I feel like the hand is a gateway to child abuse because it takes one day where you cuff the hand and turn it into a fist and end up Mike Tysoning your child and ending up.
Nah, bro. The belt's
Effectiveness,
way.
7 out of 10.
The belt
Psychological
is
scarring
worse, bro.
Grounding. All right, we're lowering the intensity a little bit with something simple. Being grounded was a minus or plus depending on what type of kid you were. Like, kids nowadays probably don't give a f if their parents tell them they're grounded because they can hop on their iPad
Literally,
and play Fortnite
like,
and Roblox while talking to their friends.
That
But
is so true, bro. Like, I feel like you can't even ground kids today, bro. They just got the damn internet. I remember I got grounded for the first. It wasn't really a ground because I never really got grounded. I never really got grounded because I was just a kid that always stayed in the room. Not really stay in the room. I used to play hella games, so they used to take my game away. Then I had my 3DS. I had my 3DS. They just take my. Then they never took my 3DS. Never took my 3DS. They took my Xbox away. They took my PlayStation away. That ass, like, they would take the big systems away, but keep my little systems. And back then, we barely had the internet, bro. Like, what we had, like, Kick, Uvu, House Party. That wasn't even. I was like in middle school though. I was like down the line. I'm talking about elementary. Down there, I had only YouTube, and I didn't have Kick at that time. Kick was that time? No, I had YouTube. I had YouTube, the 3DS, and that's it. If I got grounded, YouTube and 3DS. Literally about it. That's literally it, bro.
For the iPad generation,
Literally
being
it,
grounded
bro.
as a kid was basically being put in prison. You would get home from school and see kids in your neighborhood frolicking and having fun while you gotta just
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Isolated alone. Your homies are all out on the basketball court or soccer field and you're just imagining how much fun you could be having. If you had siblings, they were probably outside too as well, so you were just stuck isolated alone. And imagine that feeling for weeks or months. Not
months.
9 out of 10.
Months.
Psychological
OD.
scarring, 10 out of 10. Time.
I got days.
Timeout's gotta be the weakest punishment of all time. Like, out of all things you're gonna do to me, all I gotta do is sit in that corner for 30 minutes? I'll gladly take it over any of the punishments before this.
Nah, Dev fell asleep every.
Timeouts were embarrassing.
No, every timeout I ever got, I fell asleep. I had to sit on the bottom of the stairs, chat. I literally had to sit at the bottom of the stairs, sit there, and I'll literally fall asleep on the stairs. And I'll wake up and then my timeout will be over. They'd be like, get up. Like literally just like that.
You got them in school. Not only are you getting embarrassed,
Nah, timeout in
but also the
school?
host. What if my crush was there? And I guarantee
Crazy.
you're gonna remember that moment up until graduation. So bye-bye to any chance you had. And now that I'm older and bolder and graduated, I can finally say it. F you, Miss Harris. With your dirty ass lips, I make double what you make now. I'll put your ass in timeout.
Oh shit.
Okay, sorry. But my limit for timeouts would be like an hour. If you got timeouts for like 6 hours or something, then they might as well have thrown you into solitary confinement. Effectiveness, 3 out of 10.
Water with a
scarring,
chopstick?
3.5 out of 10. Soap in the mouth. I didn't even know this was legit a punishment parents did until one of my white friends told me that he never got whooped but got that. And once again, this is a walk in the park. I wish.
Nah, soap in the mouth is deep. That's nasty. You can get poison. You can't get poisoned, but like you can get sick. Can you get sick from that? Can you get sick from that? Like if you like swallow a little bit of it, I feel like you can get sick from that. Like because chemicals and shit. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But soap in the mouth is actually crazy.
Antibacterial dial soap on my mouth for 30 seconds. Plus, it'll make your breath smell better. If anything, they're helping you. Effectiveness, 1 out of 10. Psychological scarring, 3 out of 10. Taking away stuff. Honestly, out of everything on this list, I put this as number 1. We grew up in such a technology-driven world even back then. When I was younger, if me and my brother ever f***ed up our grades, the first thing swiped from us was our console. And it's not like we could say shit we didn't pay for it. The whole gang would be on playing some type of game. Meanwhile, while we couldn't. Even if we had our computers or
terrible,
phones, nothing
bro.
was gonna be missing out on that party chat and game session. Luckily, I never even got my phone swiped because even then, my parents knew taking a phone from a child in the 21st century is very dangerous and is also like throwing them in
Facts. I feel like I got my first. I had a BlackBerry at one point. Then I got my first iPhone. That's when like I don't think I never got. I think I got my phone taken away, but it wasn't for like days. It wasn't for like. It was for like the rest of the night. It was for like the rest of the night because that's my only part of entertainment, bro. Literally my only part of entertainment except my 3DS, my DSs and shit, my Game Boys and shit like that. Other than that, I was good. Like, other than that, I was good, bro. Nah, that's damn, bro. You think about it, we really like. Ah, damn.
Nowadays, if you take a phone from a kid, though, you're basically taking their whole life away. Just look
I was
at the
there
way
from the
those
first iPhone, bro.
Kids act like when the iPad is swiped from them. They gain the strength of 5 prime Mike Tysons to get it back. Effectiveness 6 out of 10. Psychological scarring 4 out of 10. The chancla / slipper. Another alternative to the belt, and some would even say more comparable.
I had to shoot.
Any slipper was way more.
I got hit with a shoe once.
The device is portable and can be used in any time of anger. Like you could legit be running away and they throw that with 100% accuracy. It's like they got trained by military snipers on how to be the most accurate. And if you're Hispanic, there's about a 99.9% chance this was probably used more than the belt. Effectiveness 7.5 out of 10.
That shit can hurt though. Like, you ever got hit with
is another one of those universal
like a good slipper, bro?
If you weren't getting the belt,
sandal.
You were getting spanked. If you weren't getting spanked, you were getting the belt. If your parents were really up, you got both. Maybe even everything combined before. I feel like I didn't know a lot of kids.
I'm surprised he haven't. Okay, wait. He has a few more in here. I'm surprised. He needs to say a switch, a tree, a twig, a tree twig, not twig, but like a twig basically. A switch, a twig. Am I missing anything? Anything like that? Any extension cord? Anything, bro.
That were spanked as their punishment, even though it's one of the most common punishments. I also feel you could recover from a spanking faster than getting hit with the belt. And it's always been weird to me how schools in America used to let teachers spank kids. As a matter of fact, it's not even illegal in all states. It's still allowed in 19 states. If I send my child to school and they come back telling me they got paddled, that teacher's getting paddled by me next. And trust me, I won't make it enjoyable. I'm thinking of all the times a teacher f***ed me over in class and imagining if they had the power to paddle me for that bullshit.
What the fuck?
Imagine if you got beef with one of the teachers and they paddle your child as revenge. What can you even do to stop them? And when Gen Z becomes teachers, you think I'm letting you put hands on my children? You getting boomed on the spot.
I ain't gonna hold them.
7 out of 10. Psychological scarring 6 out of 10.
Wild.
Cutting off hair. I remember seeing videos of
oh my
kids
god,
getting their hair.
yo, bless on everything. I'm so happy my parents never did. Probably because my family, they probably tore his hair, and like they always told me your hair is your crown, so they never touched my hair. They never touched my hair. They never touched, like they never said, yo, cut off his hair. Like, bro, they never did that. I'm so happy. Oh my god, I know a couple friends that had those type of parents where they had bad grades or did anything bad, they're chopping that shit off. I'm so happy. I never have one of them kids, bro. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, bro. Actually so happy.
Hair cut off as punishment, and I always thought, no way this actually happens, right? Until someone in my school when I was younger got all his dreads cut off for getting suspended. And low-key, that worked. He was a pure peril danger thug before that, and now he's about to graduate college, so you had to have been a bad kid for this to be your punishment.
That shit's fucking tragic.
One of those things where you're never living it down, because you know for a fact if you come in that school going from a full head of hair to the nugget cut the next day, everyone knew exactly what happened to your ass and was gonna clown with you. And this is the type of
and they smack the fuck out of your head. Oh my god, they were Michael Jordan your shit. If bro, chat, I promise you, back in the day, bro, oh my god, I feel old saying that. But yo, back in the day, chat, if you came to school with a baldy, nigga, you're getting your shit smacked, the back of your head smacked, or you getting your head ripped. Like you getting Michael Jordan and you getting your head smacked. I like, bro. Or niggas were like, niggas. If it's real, no, those fighting words. When niggas spit on their hands and smack the fuck out of your back of your head, your baldy, bro. Yeah, GG. That's those start fights. Those start fights, bro. Those start fights.
Don't expect them to speak to you after they turn 18. The school roasts are never leaving.
Those start
your
fights,
hands.
bro.
Permanent PTSD. Effectiveness 8.5 out of 10. Psychological scarring 9.5 out of 10. Door taken off room. If you're a parent
Door
at the
taken.
point where you have to do this to
Chat, y'all ever had y'all door taken? I never had my door taken. I never had my door taken. That is OD. I don't know. That's OD. I ain't gonna hold you. Taking your kid's door is kind of OD. Nah, that's OD. That's mad OD. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
child, I think you failed. In what
That's some
purpose
hood
is
shit.
taking the door off the room gonna
Damn.
teach them a lesson? I would never trust my parents for anything. You're straight up stripping my rights. And how the f would I
Stripping
even
my
change
rights.
in the bathroom? Or is the door taken off that too? I don't know any kids that this happened to personally, but if you're watching this and it did, then I hope you're holding up. Effectiveness 6 out of 10. Psychological scarring 8 out of 10. Kicked out the house. If you got kicked out the house,
Nah,
then it had
kicked
to have
out-
been for some absolute
Nah, you getting kicked out. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If you're getting kicked out the house at the age of middle school and high school, my nigga, you had to do some devious delinquent shit. I'm sorry. You're getting kicked out. You must have done some like, I don't know, some high class S tier class shit, bro. Like, what did you do to get kicked out your house?
heinous you did. Like, this one is way too dangerous to risk. I don't even know how you could do this as a parent. If it's like for 30 minutes or an hour, I could hear it out. But if you're kicking your child out for days, then are you not worried they're gonna, get kidnapped or something? Or you're gonna get charged with child neglect? And how old are we talking? Because I couldn't see you doing this to a kid below the age of 13. The world is way
Yeah,
too
that's what I'm
dangerous
saying,
to be
bruh.
doing this nowadays. There's no world where I'm ever doing this to my kid. Effectiveness 6 out of 10. Psychological scarring 8 out of 10. And last, studying. Come to think of it, this is
Studying-
more of a benefit than punishment. I kind of wish I got
Yeah.
this a lot, because when I finally started to realize that adults weren't these almighty beings that can manage themselves responsibly, and everybody has no clue what they're doing, this knowledge could have helped me worlds ahead of people. The average person's
Facts,
reading
bro.
comprehension due to massive
Bro,
pounding.
I wish I was enforced. I'm not gonna say that. My parents raised me to focus on school, but I wish in like middle school to like start of high school, they like really enforced me to like study hard, bro. Or like my punishment was to study, because I was so deep into the games and like playing video games and trying to do YouTube and shit like that. And like, first of all, I didn't start doing YouTube consistently until like 2 years ago. YouTube and Twitch consistently. They're doing this shit for real, consistently. But like, I wasn't doing shit, bro. I was just on the game. I was literally just doing it for fun. I was literally just playing the game for fun. I wish I wasn't returned. It's not funny, bro. You're not the R word, bro. You're not the R word, bro. That's just not. You're not
of
that, bro.
attention span, soul-sucking content is now equivalent to an
But-
acorn. And don't get me started on math to tic-tacs. I'm very much cooked on this too. I'm one of those people that needs a calculator to add single
I got that
digits. I might
ad.
just
Oh yeah,
use
GG.
effectiveness
He got the
7 out
sub.
of
Oh
10,
my.
psychological scarring
Bro, got no
5 out of
sub.
10. So yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. Let me know the
He didn't
worst
say no
punishment that happened to
switch.
you. Follow me on Twitter or Instagram.
I'm surprised he didn't
TikTok.
say
As
that.
always, I love you guys.
That's some
consensually.
black people
And
shit.
until next time, I'm out.
Well, tell me another great fucking video, man. Another great fucking video. Yeah, I'm so surprised he didn't say switch though. I'm so surprised he didn't say switch. Not thinking about it, like switch as a like, yo, you know, if you black, bro, if like your mom was so mad at you, she grab anything in the room to just throw at you or hit your butt with, bro. Like, but hey, Tommy, love your video like always, man.
This record